For the second part of this special report, Downtown Misdirection, I'll talk with city leaders from Joplin, Missouri, who share a master developer with Amarillo. And back here at home, I will discuss the frustration over perceived delays with our own leadership and find out why downtown development has prioritized new projects over fixing existing facilities. Downtown development efforts in both Joplin, Missouri and Amarillo have been guided by the same master developer, Wallace-Pajali Development Partners. We spoke to Dr. Rosenberg, a Joplin council member, about how they've operated in his city.
I would say overpromise, underdeliver. He's always looking for a co-developer. A WP or Wallace-Pajali never seems to develop anything on their own. They always have a co-developer.
The mayor of Joplin told us that his relationship with Wallace-Pajali Development Partners is strong and that most people are unaware of the amount of work that goes into a project even before breaking ground. But here in Amarillo, there are still perceived delays about the latest phase of downtown development, which includes the ballpark, the convention hotel, and a parking garage.
There's a schedule for everything once all the I's are dotted and all the underlines are done and so forth. And we're very close to coming to that point. So from that, the timeline will start.
There has been nothing really missed in the timelines that were put out in the beginning.
But ProNews 7 obtained a copy of the original Civic Center area redevelopment plan from the Amarillo Library, and it shows a timeline that perhaps has not been met. And questions remain over why the ballpark was prioritized over fixing the Civic Center.
We lose out on big acts, big shows, because our Civic Center is too small. So maybe that's where they should have started. Maybe they should have started right there and fixed that up into a state-of-the-art Civic Center so that, you know, these big-name entertainers aren't going down to Lubbock. If you just want a ballpark for people to go to watch baseball, well then, fix this one up. Fix this old stadium up.
And because these new projects would use existing hotel tax revenue, financing a new Civic Center would require voter approval.
We want to improve the Civic Center. We see the potential for that, but we got to get the voters' approval for that. And I think the test will be if we can make these first three venues successful.
So that may well leave you in a position at looking at something more like a general obligation bond. That's how the Civic Center was built originally.
Potter County Commissioner Mercy Murguia says that if there's discontent, it's up to the voting public to hold their leadership accountable.
It really is hard to help people stay engaged, that their one voice really does matter, and especially on a local level, that going to the polls, coming to these public meetings, asking questions if it doesn't make sense to you, there is absolute value in that, but do we do that well? We could do it better.
And in the past 24 hours since the first part of this special report was aired, we asked you to continue the dialogue on our ProNews 7 Facebook page. And out of 40 comments made, not a single one was positive or supportive of downtown development projects. For instance, Janet said, "I don't think that this is the best way to spend taxpayers' money right now. Fix our other problems first." And Sherry said, "Good grief, when are the city officials going to listen? We do not need a new stadium. We do not want a new stadium. They keep on pushing forward a losing proposition." And finally, Monty said, "I haven't met one person who likes downtown redevelopment plans." And as downtown development plans continue to move forward, this is a story we will continue to watch closely here at ProNews 7. From the Kennedy Broadcast Center, David Grasso-Ortega for ProNews 7.